Hello, everyone. This is a Sunday High Priestess. I hope you guys are doing well. And remember, hit like, share, and subscribe if this video resonates with you. So let's get started with some of the messages that Spirit wants you to know. Right now, the current energy is Six of Swords reversed and the Empress. Okay, so right now the Six of Swords is indicating that you're feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, right now you're resisting some change that Spirit wants to bring to you. Probably your ancestors want to bring you a certain change, but you're feeling a little bit resistant towards this change. You want to move to calmer waters. There's something that Spirit really wants you to see and experience, but you are being resistant. Okay, why is that resistant appearing now in your energy? It could be due to a difficult past. It could be due to maybe a cycle that hasn't ended, that you need to learn a few more lessons. Everyone's different, so everyone will need to kind of put themselves in the story accordingly. Okay, but it also suggests that you're also, carrying some emotional baggage that you may need to kind of let go. All right, you may need to let go of certain things that you may not be ready to, but Spirit is saying that they are wanting you to sort of move ahead, okay, and to feel that you're not trapped by a certain situation, that you don't have to fear it. Okay, you don't have to fear um, the change that may be coming to you. And but you're also in this beautiful, beautiful Empress energy. Okay, and the Empress, as you know, is someone that is of high status. Okay, that is someone that basically it's all queens in one. Okay, this is the picture of stability. So you are in duality right now. You may be in a Empress energy, but there's something that you're still holding on to that you may need to let go. Okay, so the Empress is a symbol. So right now you're symbolizing stability, security, and a strong foundation. As you could see, with the symbol that she is holding, there's a circle. So that is a cycle that you may have completed, okay? That you may have finished already, but there's something emotionally that you're still holding on to, that you are afraid of letting go and embracing this new change, embracing these new responsibilities. It could be just the fear of stepping into the unknown. It could be fear of, newfound leadership, okay, or authority. This may be work related, obviously personal related as well. But this is your time to shine and your time to succeed, okay? So let's see what Spirit really has for you right now. As you can see, some of the cards, let's see, booked and busy. So right now, you are in this energy where you're going to be working a lot, where you're going to appear to, have a very full schedule. You have success really right at your doorstep. Okay, so you're going to be booked and busy, lots of appointments, lots of phone calls, lots of people that want to, be in your presence right now. You're also afraid of starting something new. For a lot of you, this is fear of the unknown. Okay, you're fearing to take that next step that's going to really heighten your your stability. Okay, you may be urged to move, you may be urged to get a new job, you may be encouraged to go back to school. There's something that you need to kind of like level up. Okay, Spirit wants you to level up, and they're actually trying to help you to level up. Don't be so concerned with clout chasing. Okay, they do not want you in this energy. Money will come, you don't have to chase. Chasing is not something that an empress does. Okay, you just sit back and allow everything to come to you. An empress never ever chases. And I was going to say never changes. Okay, so that is something that you are trying to hold on to. There's something in your aura that you are still not willing to change. Okay, for some of you, you really need to kind of take some moments to yourself to recharge. You need to kind of pamper yourself, take care of yourself, spend some me time alone. For those of you who say that you're always alone, you may just need to pamper yourself. You may just need to take some time for yourself to kind of care for yourself. You may be running around, you know, with a crazy schedule, especially if you are booked and busy. Okay, you may need this time to sort of slow down and pamper yourself. As you could see, you're also holding on to certain life lessons. Okay, you may be holding on to the whys. You may be holding on to, um, certain cycles, but you have gained some wisdom from those, hurts and those, I'm hearing for some broken promises. Okay, you may have had to seek closure in many instances, in many cycles with many people. Okay, but you have learned those lessons. It is time to kind of put that weight down. Okay, and I'm seeing the Ten of Wands in my third eye. You need to kind of put that down. It's time to put those lessons down and sort of step into a new role. Okay, for a lot of you, this anxiety and this resistance is because of romance. Okay, it may have been because of a bad relationship. All right, but you need to kind of put that down, because the person that you may have been with, they were kind of stealing your energy anyway. They were draining you. There were a lot of connections that may have been toxic. There may have been a lot of friendships that may have been toxic. But these are things that you kind of have to lead by the wayside, because there's a lot more that's coming, and a lot of better opportunities that are coming. Okay, so you need to step away from things that may not want you to move forward. It may be an old lover that may have been with you just for money, that may not want you to progress to that other level. They may want you stuck in a certain life lesson, okay, and drain your energy. So it is time for you to move on. Okay, because there's a lot of good things coming in for you, and a lot of prosperity if you let it. As you could see, there's also certain energies that are around you that may be trying to warn you. Okay, Spirit is trying to kind of give you a sense of foreboding. Okay, um, so there's certain people that still want to kind of like drag you down into their level. Okay, you are the high priestess. You don't let go of that throne just for anyone. You don't step down just for anyone. These people, these may be frenemies. Okay, that may want you to kind of go down to their level. They may see you as their lifesaver in a weird way, and they may cause certain storms, and then they expect you to kind of like help them out. But these people also don't want you to grow. Okay, these people, if you see the germination card, this is growth. This is growth despite, being stepped on and being abused and being, but right now you're in a very delicate state that you're still growing. You have, put roots into the ground, and you want to see certain things grow, and you're seeking source to help you grow into a better person, a better human being. They're trying to stop this sudden wealth from coming in. Okay, they're trying to stop this growth, but you are the high priestess, and Spirit is telling you that it is okay to move forward. Okay, it is okay to move forward. um let's see, I also have, some advice for you, okay? So there may have been some infidelity in the back, in the back, okay? So maybe infidelity in the background, okay, that you may not have been aware of. There may have been someone who's worshiping money near your home, near your aura. So this may be someone you lived with, someone you were married to, someone that you're close to. Again, friends. But these people were definitely keeping you around either because of money or because of what you could do for them. So it's definitely exploiting you, exploiting your energy, exploiting your I'm hearing your good morale, okay, exploiting your naivete, okay, exploiting what a good person you really are, okay, because you're a genuine good person. They were trying to exploit that for their own purpose, okay? Right now, Spirit wants you, there is a decision that you need to make, okay? There is a decision that you need to make. So you need to use your intuition, and B, you need to sort of let Spirit handle what they need to handle. They want you to sort of let go of control, sit with your emotions, but don't sit with them that to the point where you're getting depressed, okay? Acknowledge them and move on. And also, they also presenting the Sun card, which means everything that is hidden will become illuminated at some point. So there's going to be things that, it's definitely Spirit's going to show you. You are a very intuitive person, so it's going to be presented to you one way or the other through dreams. For some of you, you're going to have to go out in nature. I know that the weather in some parts of the country are pretty horrible, but even if you take a 5-minute walk outside and just kind of connect and decompress and be out in nature, that it's going to help you make certain decisions. And always, always, always make sure that you ask Spirit to kind of help you out, and they will definitely be there to help you. Again, try to balance things out, try to use your intuition, and always seek their assistance, because they are there to help you with whatever choices you need to make. I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.